Tom. Hello everybody, Tom Fox here. Welcome back to more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In the last episode, we completed the Pokedex. We got our certificate from this guy, we made Professor Oak proud, and I thought I saw Eevee's tail moving when I was in a certain direction. Oh, wait, I did. Come on. There it is. I received a bottle of fresh water from the water cooler. But anyway, in this episode, I know I said last episode that this episode was gonna be the last episode, but I was looking into it, and there's actually quite a bit more that we could do. So we're gonna start off by talking to this coach trainer. Do you really want to battle me? I'm the strongest coach trainer. Battle. Here I go. So, I have Golbat out in my party right now, and that is mostly due to the fact that he is the weakest member of my party right now. I've gone through all of my candies to increase my Pokemon stats, and Golbat is unfortunately the weakest member of my party. I also replaced Leech Life with Roost. So I think I've got a relatively good stalling tactic here. In terms of... I could have taught it Protect as well, but I would rather have a second attacking move as opposed to having just Fly as my attacking move, because some of the stuff can hit you pretty easily. Use an Outrage. How dare you outrage? But here's the thing, I can outlast your outrage with Roost. Another good option would have been Protect. I think healing would have is a little bit better though, at least in terms of like ones where I know I'm not going to take as much damage. I don't have to roost this turn. Oh, you know what? I should roost this turn because next turn they're gonna get confused. Dun 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 dun. This is gonna be the last two episodes are gonna be very battle heavy. I'll just say that right now. There we go. Because I think if Outrage misses, then it doesn't. Then Kangaskhan won't be fatigued from it. However, I'm gonna go ahead and use Fly, baby. I'm feeling kind of fly. That is 90s lingo for all of you out there. Hurt itself in confusion, hurt by poison, and about to get flown upon. Not what you want to see there. Not what you want to see there. The opposing Kangaskhan fainted, and the child is like, "No, Mom!" Am I proud of myself? No. No, I am not. Vaporeon! I think, I did move around other things as well. I'm gonna send in Eevee, because, Eevee is now the only Pokemon who has moves that are good against Water-type Pokemon. I got rid of... I should probably give Thunderbolt back to Pagliacci. I gave it Light Screen instead. Ooh, Blizzard. The stats are drastically different from the last time he did it. I also gave him Batty Bat and Glitzy Glow because having the ability to throw up, to damage and throw up Reflect and Light Screen are really good. Vaporeon used Hydro Pump. I'm gonna absorb some of that back. I am 9 levels higher than most of these Pokemon. I should be good. So one thing I kind of realized is the orientation of the Pokeballs on top. I realized that it doesn't really go in order of like what they had their Pokemon in order of. It goes in order of the Pokemon that's out front and then replacing that with the Pokemon that's replacing that with the Pokemon that was in that slot. So his Kangaskhan is now in the 3rd slot, which is where his Vaporeon was. Gaining health back. Superpower. Oof. That's a relatively good move for Vaporeon, or for Flareon. Considering Flareon has a high attack, which for a while was completely useless. Now at least it's a little bit more viable because Flareon used to not have a good physical fire move at all. But its viability is still very much lesser than what you would have seen from, say, Jolteon or Vaporeon back in the day. Machamp! Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but mirror match! As you can see, I have raised up, so Bicep is significantly stronger than a lot of the other Pokemon. And the reason for that is, a simple one at that. It is because I have so many Machop candies that I just fed it. So Machop's probably gonna end up being either very much in the limelight or like staying out of the limelight. Also, Bicep can just wipe the floor with this Jolteon because it has Earthquake. It's also faster than it. That's how many candies I had to give to give Bicep. That was, God, that was so many. The enemy Jolteon has fainted. Dragonite! The last Pokemon that I can kill with Rock Slide. Ooh, not powerful enough to kill that. Fast enough to outspeed it, but not powerful enough to kill it. Dragon Pulse, Surprised. Yeah, Surprise doesn't have a flying type move. My Machamp is super powerful. As I was giving it candies, I was touching its bicep, so it associated the candies with positive reinforcement, making it stronger. Yeah! When it comes down to it, you're still the strongest. What am I saying? You're strong. I'll give you this. 10 PP maxes. I don't know if and when I'm gonna use those. I hope you catch a bunch of Pokemon and love each and every one of them. Well, I've already finished the Pokedex, so there is that. The first of our many stops is going to be here at the Pewter City Gym because one thing I didn't realize is that aside from Blue, you can rematch all of the gym leaders. You sure look different from when we first met. I have a request for you since you're now the Pokemon League champion. The truth is, gym leaders have the right to challenge the champion. Please allow me to fit the privilege of facing you in a battle once again. Allow me to show you the true rock-hard strength of my Pokemon. Gym leader Brock, he now has 5 Pokemon. And he's probably using his strongest Pokemon against me, ones that you'd probably see if you were, say, to challenge Brock last on your Pokemon journey. Unfortunately, his Onix isn't gonna be too difficult, considering I can just Scald it. All the candies I poured into my Pokemon have helped improve them a lot. And I'm also hoping that it will, that they'll improve as well up to the point that I need them to be for the next leg of this journey here. Sending out Golem next. Nothing another Scald can't handle. I wonder what move you would try to have that Golem use in order to like take me out, try to take out Bellows. Send out Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's a speedy one, so I don't know if Bellows at level 63 with the help of candies will be able to outspeed it. It can. Well, what do you know? We're effective. I knew you could do it. Aerodiddy-dactyl fainted. Fainted-diddy-diddy. Sending out Kabutops. This probably would have been beneficial to send out sooner, given the fact that Kabutops, partially resists water. And it didn't die in one hit. Rock Slide. Probably trying to attempt the flinch. But, I'm faster than it, so it didn't work. I'm just gonna let Bellows wipe through everything on this. Da 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 da. Finally sending out Omastar. He's done it! He's resurrected the legendary fossil Pokemon. I think Omastar has good special defense? Yes, it does. It's gonna take a little bit to get through that. Well, he hit me with a stab move at a power of 90, and also Omastar is good, has good special attack, so it did quite a bit of damage. But I beat up Brock. Beat up Brock the Rock Johnson. I knew you were strong, but this... yeah, he knew I was strong. I made him sound too excited there. I've chosen to postpone my dream of becoming a Pokemon breeder just for a little bit longer. Right now, I'm more interested in training to grow strong enough to one day face and defeat you. Please battle me every day so I can grow even stronger. I heard an interesting rumor. Not only did you and another kid defeat those Team Rocket guys, but you also met again in the battle for the champion. I just can't take it anymore. You've gotten so strong that I just absolutely have to battle you again. You got that? No refusing. Well, aren't we forward? Gym leader Misty wants to battle us. Sending out her strongest Pokemon. I'm sending in Eevee. Because first thing I'd like to do with Eevee is use Glitzy Glow. Glitzy Glow is gonna set us up with a, oh, what do you call that thing? The barrier. And I'm gonna use Sappy Seed because I don't want to get scalded again. If necessary, I'll use Batty Bat to set up the Reflect, but I don't know if she has any physical water type Pokemon. Water types are generally more bulky. Gyarados. Well, there's my physical water type Pokemon. Bad. Using Waterfall. Your attempts to make me flinch are futile. I am the faster Pokemon here. Val! Gyarados was Citadel, yeah. Interesting choice in Outrage, considering that after Stab, Waterfall does the same amount of damage. I'ma sap you. I'ma sap you of your life energies. Give me all them life juices. Gyarados fainted. Did my light screen wore off? All right, I gotta use another, especially for Starmie, I gotta use another Glitzy Glow, despite the fact that it's not very effective. I should have used a Starmie. But I sort of like told myself I wanted to use Pokemon that I don't normally use. Or that I have never used, I won't say never used at all, but never used, in a Let's Play at the very least. And while I have used a Ninetales in my Pokemon Ultra Moon, I believe it was? Yeah, in my Ultra Moon streams, it was a Alolan Ninetales. Using Hydro Pump. It was really weird was watching the Pokemon anime in Japanese. At least like the X, Y, and Z one. And like, I don't know, like, the only time I've ever heard the phrase Kage Bunshin used, I'm going full weep here, was in Naruto. So hearing Double Team referred to as that is really bizarre to me. I still have light screen up, so I'm gonna go with Sappy Seed here. You got your Satoshi get Kogas there. I love how they recycled the sound effect from Red and Blue for Hydro Pump. I think I was more Surf. I think Hydro Pump was two of the. I'm flashing back now to that video where it's the guy saying the Pokemon's names as the sound effects they makes. Most notably. Sappy Seed, taking out your dugongs. I knew you could do it. Seeded using, a physical move. Should have set a Batty Bat again. When I was initially playing Pokemon Gold and Silver, I was so confused as to how to get the TM for or the HM for Waterfall. I don't think like the internet was really like a thing at the time, like in terms of like looking up strategy guides and whatnot. So I had a strategy guide for Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, and I was looking up maybe if there's a Pokemon that how annoying. Let me explain my story after this. I lost. I need to try swimming around for a bit so I can clear my head of these feelings. I definitely won't lose next time. So anyway, and Goldeen can learn Waterfall, and I was like, I don't have a second Game Boy to trade, so for the longest time, I just couldn't get Waterfall. Then I found the HM. And who'd have thought that our next stop would be here at Vermilion City? Still got your autograph, Lieutenant Surge?
Hey there, kid. Pretty shocking you made it through the Pokemon League. No doubt some electric-type Pokemon had a pretty big hand in that, right? Alright then, how about you show me what kind of Pokemon you've raised? Raichu, use the Thunderbolt!
Challenged by Gym Leader Lieutenant Surge. Sending out Electrode. Your bog standard electric-type Pokemon. Fastest Pokemon, I believe. I don't know if it's the fastest Pokemon overall in Red and Blue or the fastest non-legendary Pokemon. Really? We're just starting off with that, huh? Oh, your physical prowess is amusing to me. Ever so amusing. Bella's good at level 64. This is good. I tried Earthquake, but there was nothing there. I'm reminded of a stream highlight I had when I was playing Pokemon Stadium 2, where a Magnemite came out and the announcer said, "The Pokemon emerges with a cry," and then somebody donated bits, and my bit alert is Shadow Mario going, "Ah." That has had I've gotten a lot of mileage out of that alert because there have been a lot of good timings on those ahs every now and again. Jolteon, let's just hit it with another Earthquake, shall we? I need to come up with more effects. So far, the only three I have are
Scrape and Lick
and Those are my 3 bit donations on Twitch. I might repurpose give us your cash and Tem go to Cool Egg to make you proud as bit donations as well, and just integrate my bit donations as also tips, like the tip alerts. Either way, I'm gonna Earthquake this guy from here to next week. This is probably the easiest gym if you've got a ground type move because a lot of electric type Pokemon are not physically defensive. I think the only one that is Magneton, and it's 4 times weak to ground. Electabuzz always had one of my favorite cries in the anime. Super effective. That's it. I knew you could do it. Beat him up.
Absolutely shocking!
13,680 for winning.
Looks like there's still a gap between our skill levels I need to close, kid. This is the first time I've felt like this ever since I first arrived here in Kanto. Come back tomorrow.
I'm kind of curious about that. I might revisit this gym, one of these gyms later to see if their teams are actually stronger. This gym is great. It's full of women. We're back at the Celadon gym. Oh, if it isn't the one who's been trying to fill the Pokédex. I do hope things have been going well for you since our last encounter. I see. You certainly have been busy. I'm not particularly fond of those kinds of public things. However, battles are different. That's what you came for, isn't it? And then she just challenges us immediately. Gym Leader Erika. Starting off with Tangela. Go Wednesday. I'm gonna go ahead and start this off with a little bit of toxicity. It'd be neat if they were to implement, like, if one Pokemon can, like, I'm trying to think of how to word this. Ooh, good use of Reflect. If a Pokemon from Gen 1 has, like, pre-evolutions or evolutions later on, that they would appear in this game, that'd be a pretty neat concept. So, like, Tangela can evolve into Tangrowth, that kind of thing. Nice, try with a Sludge Bomb. Or like, Munchlaxes would be here. I have an interesting theory about, like, I was gonna make a video a while ago about, like, theorizing the origins of, like, the homelands, I guess, of different Pokemon. And Snorlax was, like, one of the top ones on that list. And the reason for that was, that Snorlax, there's only 2 Snorlax in Kanto, and when you defeat it without catching it in red and blue, it says it returns to the mountains. The most mountainous region in sort of like this, like the area, sort of like area where the first 4 Pokemon games take place, which is based around Japan, is Sinnoh, which is where its pre-evolution Munchlax is from, and you couldn't breed in Gen 1 either. That's just sort of my take on it, anyway. They still got the Reflect up. And there's probably a Psychic coming this way. Yep. I believe in you, Wednesday! Oh. Reflect wore off, that's good. As long as Exeggutor doesn't have Reflect, this fly should kill it. Okay, yep, we're good. As long as it doesn't miss, that is. Which, I haven't had fly miss in a while, which is kind of concerning considering it has an accuracy of 90. Not looking to gift horse in the mouth here, but just a little concerning. Parasect. I think this would be a, well, I'm gonna use Fly because Parasect has the opportunity of Spore, which is 100% accuracy sleep move. There we go. And it's 4 times weak to flying, so I might as well get that out of the way now. All right, the only 2 Pokemon I can imagine having left at this point are Victory Bell and Vileplume. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. There's one. Fly, you know, I think I can spam Fly pretty well and not have to worry. The main thing I'm afraid of is them using status moves. Because I think, let's see, Exeggutor is significantly less defense. Oh no! There's the Stun Spore. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get it with a Crunch. Best move, oh god, I'm still faster than it. The best move Vileplume could possibly use against me at this point would probably be, I forgot what it was called, like Sludge Bomb, I would say. Hey! Break on through, they say. I'm certain this Victory Bell also has Stun Spore, so we're taking flight. I don't know what stat-wise how Victory Bell is compared to, oh, it put up a Reflect. Surprised she didn't send that out first. Considering the fact that I've just been spamming. Wow, even with a Reflect, Jesus, Victory Bell's got no defense. I might have critted on that one, it was. I didn't think about that option. Gym leader Erika's been defeated. Oh, it appears it is my loss. 13,680 for winning. Simply marvelous. It was an effort worthy of at least 10 rainbow badges. And with that, we're out of here. Another one of those theories I had with the Pokemon not being from where they say they were, or from what generation they're from, was Houndour, because you can only find it in Kanto in Gen 2. Some people would say go to Saffron's first, but the order of the badges takes us back here to Fuchsia City Gym.
If it isn't the child, it seems we are fated to meet once again. You have come at a truly opportune time. I was just thinking that I wanted to test my newly refined Sinister techniques in a battle that will end in your utter defeat.
Oh, Koga. Always full of pros. Not too many cons, though. Tentacruel. I'm taking a risk setting up Pagliacci first because Pagliacci is actually weak to poison types. If nothing else, I could send out, I forgot I taught him Reflect. Oh, you know, it would have been a lot better, would have been, Light Screen. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna hit it, kill him in one hit. Starting out, I figured he was gonna start off with Toxic. It almost makes me wish I had the Fairy type move on Eevee. Because, that gets rid of all status effects. That Tentacruel is dead. The Pagliacci challenge! Can Pagliacci kill everybody before it succumbs to the poison? Ah, ooh. Eevee was actually another Pokemon I theorized from being from another region. I theorized it as being from Kalos originally. Because Gen 6 is the first game where you can catch Eevee out in the wild. If I'm remembering it correctly, Kalos is the first region where you can catch Eevee in the wild, where it's not some sort of event, like a horde or something like that. Not horde, what am I thinking of? Swarm, or it's not a swarm encounter. Because you can counter it in the wild, because you got it from, Bill in Gen 2, you got it from the Celadon condominiums in Gen 1, and it was a swarm encounter in Gen 4. And I don't think you could get it at all in Gen 3, aside from XD, but those you couldn't, that was just Espeon and Umbreon. So Kalos is the only place I could think of where you catch them in the wild, at least initially. Then Gen 7 came out, and I believe you can catch Eevee in the wild in that game as well. Another thing that kind of ruined that was this game, because you can catch Eevee in the wild in this one. You don't just get it as a gift. Don't know how Muck's special defense is. I've sort of been ignoring this because I've just been blasting through this with psychic attacks. Ooh, I think Pagliacci is dead. I don't know how the actual song goes. Pagliacci would have survived had it not been for the poison. All right, Bicep, you're on. Sort of been focusing on one Pokemon throughout each of these. In Brock's, it was Bellows. In Misty's, it was Eevee. In Lieutenant Surge's, it was Bicep. Bicep making a comeback because Earthquake is good against poison types. In Erika, it was Wednesday. It was Golbat. In this one, it was Pagliacci. And for my fight against Sabrina, I plan on using Ninetales because I have whatever that Dark type move is called. You know that Dark type move I'm thinking of. It's gonna be a good opportune time to use a bulk up since I'm faster than his Golbat. Ninetales against Sabrina because I've got Dark Pulse on Ninetales. I'm trying to remember what other Pokemon I theorized for being native to other regions as opposed from the one where they were introduced. Houndour, Eevee, and Snorlax were the main ones. I think the other ones I came up with were like very much grasping at straws. They mostly revolve around, if I am not strong enough to defeat you now, there is but one thing to do. I must hone my skills. With trainers like you and Befegefgef, the Pokemon League must be a place of formidable strength. Truly, it is something to be proud of. As it so happens, I've been thinking of aiming to join the Elite Four myself. Yep, that is a reference to Generation 2 Pokemon, where Koga is indeed one of the Elite Four, and his daughter takes his place as a gym leader. Anyway, what I was saying is that most of them involve having evolutions or pre-evolutions that come from different generations and regions. Back in Saffron City, we're here at the gym. Look at these people in the crowds waiting to watch us. We're fighting Sabrina.
It's true that psychic powers is a potent ability. However, there are things that cannot be overcome with that power alone. I finally understand that now after losing to you in our last battle. I won't be relying on just psychic power this time. My true strength, my true self. Allow me to test them against you.
The teleporters are really annoying. Gym leader Sabrina, still using her psychic powers to throw Pokeballs and whatnot at the very least. Starting off with, actually, this is a really bad, this is a really bad setup. Oh man, all right. Well, I might as well go for the stab move on Mr. Mime. The other issue is that Mr. Mime has got really good special defense. Psychic. But then again, so does Fire. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. High roll, yes! Oh, critical hit, that works too. Yeah! Sending out, oh! Not who I wanted to see. Hey, how about a Calm Mind? Scowl. You can't burn me! I've got a better ship! Use one more Calm Mind and then I'll go into Dark Pulses. Having the upgraded special defense is gonna come in handy against the Psychic type user. Scowl! Ooh, ah, ooh! Why would you do that? Ah! Dark Pulse. Yeah! Your Mr. Mime is dead. Your slow bro is dead. Who's next to be dead? Hypna. Your Hypna's gonna be dead. I'll do it before you can hypnotize me. Oh, damn. You're gonna hypnotize me. Aha! Dark Pulse came through. That's the first time I've had it flinch in this entire playthrough. Hypno's got good special defense. And I don't think we're gonna be coming across any other trainers with, or any other Pokemon in her party with special defense of that caliber. Well, Jinx maybe. But Jinx is a little bit different. Jinx, I could use a stab move to kill her. Oh, Jesus. Sabrina sent out Erika's up. Her best and strongest Pokemon is about to go down to one Dark Pulse. Kadabra. I won't encounter a trainer like you for around another 3 years. Ha 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 ha! Oh, so much foreshadowing to Gold and Silver.
There was once a time when I was shocked that I lost you. That feeling is gone now. It's been replaced with the desire to grow strong and live freely as you do.
So, I'm basically, she's like, oh, psychic powers can't help you out. I'm basically, or you taught me that. I'm basically the protagonist from Mob Psycho 100. There's should be more trainers on this certification here, just Geff guard racks. I'm assuming red and green and blue. If blue and green are in the game, then red's obviously in the game. Here on Cinnabar Isle. Nice glasses and stash, bro. Let's get to it. We'll fight you again. Oh, I gotta get up the stairs here. Hello.
Ha! Well done returning here to my gym. You're the one who retrieved the key to this gym from the Pokemon Mansion. Did you see anything interesting while you were in there? That place still holds remnants of my old friend's field research. By the way, have you heard an interesting rumor floating around recently? You wouldn't happen to know a young lady named Green, would you? Well, it's not as though I really know the whole story anyway. More importantly, since you came all this way, we should have a battle. Ha!
With a fiery passion in his eyes, we're challenged by gym leader Blaine. I'm gonna guess Magmar, Rapidash. What other fire Pokemon are there? Flareon. Charizard and Arcanine are gonna be his party. We're starting off with Bellows. I don't know how you all feel about Bellows' nickname, or the nicknames I give my Pokemon in general. I think Bellows is a really good nickname for my Seadra, especially considering that Scald is a heat-based move. Oh, I forgot about Ninetales. So probably not Charizard then. Ooh, no. It's taken in light! We're taking on light, Captain!
Blah.
Super effective. Nine tails. My Pokemon are growing. Magmar, Ninetales, Rapidash, Arcanine, and Flareon, I'm gonna predict. You know what? I have a Ninetales and I forgot about it. How sad is that?
Oh no!
Bicep grew to level 65. Everybody doing good. All right, he's got a Flareon, so I can only imagine his last Pokemon's gonna be Arcanine. Ow! As an animator, one of the things that I always notice about some of these Pokemon is that their mouth is just textures on their face. Wednesday grew to level 65. Blaine sent out Arcanine. He'll be dead soon. Splish. Kaboom! Yo! Eevee grew to level 65.
Ha! I'm all fired up.
More like all burned out.
Recently, gym challenges sure have been increasing. That just means more fun for me, so I don't mind at all. It's true that you already have a volcano badge, but don't worry about that. Let's battle.
Did he say anything different? No. I thought he would say, so his intro speech there is interesting in the fact that that it hints at Mewtwo. I guess in old friends research, by which he means Professor Fuji. Or Mr. Fuji as we know him by nowadays. Anyway, with that, we have faced and defeated every single gym leader rematch in Kanto. We started off with blue because I just wanted to do the blue fight. I didn't realize that you could rematch all of them until now. But, next time, we have very few things left for me to do that I kind of want to show here. So next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we're gonna get a little bit stronger beforehand and take on some master trainers. See you all then! Later!